Welcome back to the channel. Let's explore together. Today we're checking out Funny Disabilities, Tom Segura stand-up comedy from his special Disgraceful. Let's just get right into it. This is gonna be certainly super family friendly.
And I get why you laugh at my physical flaws. Physical flaws are funny.
Yeah.
They just are. Disabilities are not.
Sometimes they are.
But some are.
There you go.
Most aren't. We know those ones, you know? Like if there's a 10K or a quilt, it's pretty bad. But
Yep. You ain't wrong. A 10K or a quilt. Aren't they usually 5Ks? People have gotten lazy. They're not doing a whole 10 kilometers anymore. They're cutting that in half.
the rest are up for debate. And if you're sitting here and you're like, well, when is it ever funny?
Well, right then it is.
Well, luckily for you, I have 3 examples. First, foreign accent syndrome. Some of you know about it, some of you don't. It's real. You can look it up on your way out of here. Some people experience head trauma. Not funny. But they wake up speaking their native language with a foreign accent.
That's pretty epic. That is funny.
Very funny. I defy you to watch interviews with these people and not piss yourself laughing. Do you understand? Like a farmer in Alabama who's normally like, that guy.
That's how farmers in Alabama speak. I mean, he's not too far off.
Hits his head and is now like, the tractor trailer, it fell. A la man. That's not funny to you, you piece of shit? Really? The best case ever of foreign accent syndrome happened in the UK.
Oh boy.
Not only was it a British woman who lived her entire life in the UK, she'd never left the town she was born in for 33 years. She was in an accident, and she woke up speaking English, but with a Chinese foreign accent.
I need this video now. Comment below if I should scour the internet to try to find interviews with these folks, and then subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when we get to those. But I'm not going to do it unless you guys blast the comments telling me we got to find these videos.
Did you hear what I just fucking said? Do you now believe in God and his awesome sense of humor? A British lady who her whole life was like, hello, it's a bit of a whiffle, isn't it? Like that. Now says, I have not had my conversation voiced for over 3 years now. First of all, do you know how hard it is to do that impression without squinting? Secondly,
Oh, where's Daniel Tosh when you need him for the Is It Racist segment?
if you're getting uncomfortable, like, whoa, he's mocking an Asian accent? No, she's white. This is fine. A white British lady just happens to say, would you like a cup of tea? Tastes good? You want milk? You want biscuit? Oh, good. You want me to suck the dick now? I don't know.
I don't think that's Chinese. I think that's a stereotype more for Vietnam and the Philippines, but whatever.
Whatever.
Thailand.
She's a nice British lady. She can say whatever she wants.
There you go.
Now, if you're sitting in your seat right now and you're like, I don't think it's funny. Well, don't get your tits in a tussle. I got 2 more for you.
Let's go. Let's get the other 2. This guy reminds me of Todd of This Offends Me TV. Todd and I stream Thursday nights. Well, Tuesday nights usually, but it's been Thursday night the last couple weeks. Come hang out with us.
What about persistent genital arousal disorder?
Aha, this sounds fun.
That is a fancy way of saying never not coming. These are people that have orgasms every 90 seconds.
Holy cow.
and they can't have jobs. Why can't they have jobs, Tom? Because they're coming all the time.
That's
Not
horrible.
appropriate. For you to be like, can I try on this shirt? And the guy's like, ugh. Fuck your shirt. I'm gonna wear my old shit. I'm not wearing your fucking shirt. Can you imagine? You're like, oh, we're out of orange juice? Or, oh. Just bring water. That's too much sugar. I don't want any more of that. Some people suffer from both of those afflictions. You know that? It's rare, but it happens. Can you imagine that? That like you just walk up to someone, you're like, oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dad passing away. And he's like, that feels good. I made that one up. That's not true. But that was cheap, but that was fun. Now, if you're still not on board with this,
We got one
how
more.
about an old, reliable one? You know, how about Tourette Syndrome? Yeah.
Oh, reliable.
Maybe you've heard of that. If you haven't, let me tell you. When I was in 5th grade, my parents sent me to a new school on a Wednesday. I'll never forget. It was a Catholic school, and on Wednesdays, they had Mass. So picture you're a new student at a new school, you don't know anybody, and the first thing you're doing is you're going to church.
That sounds like Catholic Church. Also, hold on. Today's thumbnail moment, we're twinning. Let's go. We got this is the same microphone he's using, by the way. This is a very common industry standard for live performances. So we got the jacket, we got the buzz cut, the beard. You're looking at Scheme in like 20 years or 15 years. Let's go. It's just I also forgot to mention that this video was brought to you by you all. My website is in the description of all of my videos if you want to force me to react to something, or you could just comment below and I'll try to pick up on some of those comments. But if you don't want to leave it to chance, go on my website. You can get me to react to stuff like this, like we're doing now. Were you here for the thumbnail moment and the plug? Comment below if you were.
So I walk in, and the priest starts the service. He goes, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the kid in the row in front of me goes, fuck your cunt. And I'm like, Nobody did anything, no one batted an eye. He just goes, Holy Spirit, starts reading from the Bible. This kid goes, lick my balls! Fuck you. I am laughing so goddamn hard. But I know I'm not supposed to laugh. It sounds like I'm having a stroke. I'm 10. I'm like, I have tears running down my face. And finally I'm able to get out, how come nobody else?
He turned into Eric Cartman. How come nobody else laughing, damn it?
He's laughing! And the kid next to me goes, he's got Tourette's. It gets old. 3 years I was at that school.
It did not get old.
Shit never got old. That was the greatest gift God ever bestowed upon me. And I'll tell you this, the greatest day of my life, up until the day my son was born, was the day we had a substitute teacher that year.
With the Tourette Syndrome, oh boy.
And they didn't warn her about him. Your imagination is serving you correctly.
I'm imagining how much trouble this sub got into, too.
Glorious. I watched a 10-year-old boy break a grown woman's spirit. These poor substitutes, they don't know what's going on in your class, you know? She walked in, somehow they didn't tell her, and she's like, read chapter 3. And then his tics would build, meaning they would start small. So he would sit in class and be like, hey. So she goes, what's going on? And we're like, she doesn't know. And then he would do this every day. He would take markers and paint his own shirt. Again, every day he did it. but she doesn't know about it. So she sees it. She's like, what are you doing? He goes, what do you think, bitch? Ah! Then he starts painting his face with the marker, and she goes, stop that. And he goes, fuck you, bitch, fuck you, fuck you. And she's like, what's happening? What's happening? And we go, that's Kevin. Why are you crying so much right now? Like that. And she killed herself. She's dead. So. She's out of teaching, but she's
the way he said that.
Fine. So
she's fine. Well, that was offensive comedy for the win or the L, depending on your mindset on it. And until we explore again, I'll see you later.